Academic writing in 3 minutes. Let's see. This one is about blended learning, which is going to be very common at universities and colleges from this moment onwards, really. So what is blended learning? Well, it brings together 3 elements: the classroom-based activities with a teacher present, online learning, and also independent study. So these 3 elements. And the idea is by doing these things together at different times, you'll get immediate teacher feedback. You'll still have the teacher presence and the guidance. You don't lose that, but you'll also get more peer interaction, more interaction with your classmates. That's a big thing with blended learning. So the idea that some of the pros are you can learn at your own pace. You know, it's remote, learn at your own pace. Self-directed learning, independent study. It results in high levels of comprehension and mastery. That's what people say. And it does increase social skills, not just academic ones. That's the big thing about blended learning, large emphasis on the social elements. And it gives teachers a bit of flexibility in how they teach, which is good for teachers. Some of the cons of blended learning, well, because a lot of it is self-directed and it can't be monitored, you have to be reliant on yourself to do it and to be motivated and focused. And sometimes, say if you've been told to watch quite a number of videos, you might binge watch them all at once, which probably isn't good for understanding or remembering. It does rely on technology. We know technology does not always work, and sometimes there's the idea of it's used just to be modern, you know, which is all very well, but that doesn't always suit the material or the classroom. Now, there are many models of blended learning: station rotation, lab rotation, flex, a la carte, flipped classroom. You may have experienced some of these. Some of them are very similar. Some of them are pretty different. Whichever one is used will depend on the teacher, the course you're doing, the facilities, the benefits. You know, so just see how it goes. And you might actually be told which one you're doing. You don't really need to know, let's face it, but you might just be doing it. The flipped classroom is very common, where basically you'd learn materials on a Monday, for example, and on Tuesday you'd actually do the actual tasks in the class. So starts with independent study and then has classroom activities the day after. So some skills to be a good blended learner: you need to be well organized with your time and studying online. You need to be tech savvy, able to use the equipment and access it. Independent learning skills, these are really high. Yeah, it's really important because a lot of this relates to being self-disciplined. And lastly, but definitely not least, the skills of collaboration, working with others, learning through sharing, that kind of thing. Seriously, communicating, improving your communication skills, working together. I know it can be quite daunting. Believe me, I know from personal experience, but it's a big thing. And the idea is these are life skills. So that's the idea: blended learning, looking forward, not just, you know, using them now. So blended learning existed before COVID, and it's likely to be here to stay. COVID just kind of made blended learning all come together a bit quicker, I think. So be aware of the skills you have and also the skills you need to develop. But try and enjoy it. That's the main thing. Okay, thanks for listening.